has been crazy busy, and I wanted to at least have a tour for this month. There's a lot of things that have changed, and I really wanted to note it for myself and to keep you updated because I'm still working really hard into trying to get this thing going. There's a lot of things besides planting seeds that have to get done, and it takes up a lot of my time for planting. I think right now I am ready to lay out some more seeds and put some more plants in. Before I do that, I wanted to show you what I've done with my seedlings, what's been growing. It looks a little crazy. You can hear my chickens out there, and I'll show you what they are because there's a lot more chickens. But yeah, so let's get started. Let me flip the camera, and here we go. Okay. So the entrance to the garden, I don't know if you remember, but I had this arch in the old garden bed. We removed it. I think I'll be able to use it this 1 year, but it's just laying here because the next step is to rearrange this and put it here. So this is technically the entrance. You can see there's a little boot over there. Decoration. I have not put any gravel or anything like that. This is just the sod just growing on its own. I'm actually using some of that as I mow it to feed the chickens. So it's actually working for dual purpose. It is a hassle. I'm sure it's gonna be crazy once everything is grown out, but we'll deal with that as time permits. So technically this is the entrance. There's a lot of things that are growing here that have been here since last year. The one thing that didn't work out was the tulips. I had old tulips that I planted, and that's what happened. So I don't recommend getting old tulip. It was really a waste of time. None of the tulips came out. Let's see. This technically at some point will be, I think, a pergola. I'm changing things around, but I really want a sitting area. I didn't want anything else that would cause more work, but that will be a pergola at some point. So the idea right now is some of these plants here are gonna make it look a little bit pretty. I've got some sunflowers that are growing in the back, and hopefully that would change the look. I have a lot of cherry tomatoes here. No, I'm lying. I have one cherry tomato here and one on the other side. This is crazy because look at this one, and I come over here and it's the same one, only a few feet apart, and look at the difference. Hey, I am reading your comments, so thank you. So I put some sunflowers back here, and hopefully those come out and make this area look real pretty. Let's see, there's a lot of arches that we installed. Some bamboo sticks are up. Let me come over here because I think this side looks a little bit better. Man, I think this has changed so much since I last shown you. I would suggest you go check me out on Instagram because I update there a lot more than I can here. These arches my husband and I installed ourselves. They're actually super easy. I don't like the look. I want them black or at least dark, but we'll change that later. The idea here is we're gonna have some cherry tomatoes. This is crazy because some of these areas are not far apart, and look at those cherry tomatoes and look at those. Big difference, but we'll work with it. There's 2 cherry tomatoes on each side. I have some sweet peas here that are supposed to trail. They're not working that great. I don't know if it was transplant shock, I don't know. But the cherry tomatoes will cover these trellises, and I think this is the main part where I have cherry tomatoes. I have some peppers here. I just finished digging some weeds out because I need to know where I have empty spots, and I have a lot of them. But we're getting there. There's some color here that I added just recently. I did not grow these coleus. I just bought them. Right now it seems to be the easiest. My celery is looking great here. I love it. I need to harvest it or else it's gonna bolt pretty soon. Today is a little bit chilly, but it hasn't been the last few days. The cilantro is bolting. I still have a lot of carrots here, but I think I'm gonna take these carrots out because they're getting a little bit bitter. So they're not as sweet since we are getting some heat. Here's the other cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes there. That one's struggling, but more cherry tomatoes. More peppers here. I was assuming that this is going to be the hottest section. I'm not so sure now. These beds over here have some mint. We have some squash, some zucchini, some of the herbs here from last year. Over here, some more. I think we have a lemon balm. I have some onion chives, more squash, a bee balm, parsley, oregano's bolting, but it's still working really good. I have corn in a few different areas. I try to get it as far away as I could, and I'll show you. This is okay. I have tomatoes here, some peppers. I have some cabbage that is ready to harvest. These flowers, sorry, sunflowers, are volunteers. More tomatoes on this side, more peppers. These are some cosmos here on the corner. These are onions that I purchased from Tractor Supply. I tried to do some intermittent planting, no, companion planting. So we have some marigolds up in the back. This is a volunteer, a lot of volunteers here. I have some salvia here on this corner and on this corner. We have some okra in the back. There were supposed to be some tomatoes here, but I don't know if it was my chickens or my dog. So I had to replant those. I just purchased these. These are new ones. Some parsley. Look, we finally did it. We put these arches today. These are from the last garden. I love it. This is the style and the look that I want, but they are expensive. So for this year, we're gonna stick with the more inexpensive trellises. And I don't know what happened here. I think it was my dog, but look, yeah, so I'll have to fix that. And there's dirt going into the water there. My elephant garlic is on this side. I'm growing, or I was growing, cantaloupe over here. You can see it in between there. This type of green is like an Asian green that was here last year and then it just came back. This was a big mess. So I would not recommend this. Look at this. So I have to wait until things grow in so we don't have this craziness. It's been raining here, so it's been a mess. So I am adding some pole beans on these. I have my tomatillos over here on this corner. 3 of them were able to, I guess, be successful. I had like 6, and I'm glad that I put more than I planned because 3 turned out to be a good spot for the tomatillos on this side. I don't know which ones they are anymore because I think I lost the tags. Some of these potatoes are from the house that were just growing in, and I just planted them. And then all of these are volunteers. I've got a cherry tomato. I have marigolds. I have zinnias. Look at my beautiful zinnias. I'm so excited for my zinnias. These 2 beds, oh my goodness, my chickens. I'm gonna show you my chickens. Oh, I have to be careful with Sailor. They are free range, and somehow they love to come pick at these 2 beds. So everything that I had here, I had cucumbers, I have squash, I had some, I forgot what else I had here, gone. They chewed on everything. Look at my, oh, one little seedling. That's a cucumber there. Sailor. I have to get my dog because she will get on the chickens. I had all my corn here, and yeah, do you see the corn? I barely see the corn. My chickens. I planted that, but all of these are sunflowers that are volunteered. It's crazy because it's growing in this terrible soil. So note to self, look at that. They grow wherever. So plant some seeds, some sunflower seeds, and it doesn't matter what kind of soil you have, they will grow. You see the footprints, paw prints, my dog, and this is my chickens. I try to come out here and get them out of here, but it's pretty hard. I've got melons growing here. I'm not sure if these are watermelon. Oh yeah, this is the Kajari melons. And on these trellises, we're gonna have cucumbers, one cherry tomato on the corner. I have a snake bean over there, and I have a squash on that side. And all of these are my potatoes. Yellow potatoes on this side, and then over here, I have purple potatoes. These are so beautiful. When they start growing in, the purple on them are so beautiful. I added in some African blue basil, which is my favorite, on each one of these corners because this is going to be like another main walkway, and I wanted something pretty that would flower year long. See the paw prints? That's the culprit right there. That is my worst nightmare right now. It's not that. I love her. She's just still a puppy. More melons here. I've had to replant these a couple times. These are cucumbers. Look at this squash. I love it. She's beautiful. Over here, the chickens have gotten on this side. I try to put some sunflowers here on the end. I don't know if we might get some sunflowers. Cucumbers are coming along, and those are like the aunt cherry. They're the yellow. They look like tomatillos. Oh my God, look, we have some. Look at them. Oh, I'm so excited. I have some strawberries here that I just planted out too long ago. Let's see. Over here, I've got garlic. Let's see what else. I planted more melons over here on this side. And the reason why I put them here is because they can trail out to this big space and they won't be too much on the walkway. We'll see if that plan works out. More tomatoes on that side. Melons here I think are being shaded because I had some here too. These are Brussels sprouts, I believe. Finally coming through. You see I have my stuff out here because I'm putting some beans on these trellises. And this is my favorite bean. They're beautiful and they grow super fast. And then I'm going to try this one. Let's see what else. Okay, on this side, the peas are doing great. We have a lot of pods. So we're going to harvest some peas pretty soon. Over here, the radishes and I think beets. And I think I had some, what is it called? I forget what this is called. This is a nitrogen fixing plant. What is this? Oh, buckwheat. So that is looking pretty good here. I really, really like it. I think it's super beautiful. And then we have the purple pods over here. All of these are doing super great on this side. Radishes, I wasn't planning on harvesting, but we have a lot of radishes here. So this bed actually worked out. I think I have spider mites, and radishes are a really good pest attracting plant. So I would plant radishes all around. Look at my corn. This is the best corn that I have. And guess who crawls over here? I think we all know. I have to fix that. The chickens try to come on this side, but they're not as comfortable here as on the other end over there. I guess that's closer to their home. And I had a lot of dahlias here, and only, 4 have survived. I'm really hoping that the dahlias will stick around. I just added some soil here because I'm getting rid of that was arugula that is bolted. So I'm going to plant more there. There's a lot of tomatoes and the sweet potato here. All of these tomatoes and that sweet potato came from the other garden, and they were volunteers. So I removed that garden and I moved everything here, and they love it. I think they're doing really good. Over here is my other set of corn. Now this corn is the same corn let me move you over, as that one, because they can be close together, not the same varieties. And then over here, I've got, I think this is the New Girl tomato. I really want a lot of those because they withstand harsh heat. Some areas here, I got some nasturtiums, marigolds. No, that's not marigolds. I forget what they're called. But look, I don't know what's coming over here. I know I have birds and squirrels, so I have to plant a lot of the same stuff everywhere. Onions, a lot of onions here. I think these are all yellow onions. My strawberry patch. These buttons are looking super good. I have never planted buttons, bachelor buttons, and I didn't know how they worked. Now they're flowering really pretty, but they're falling. I didn't stake them down. Actually, didn't read about them. So a few peppers here. And this is like a real mixed bed. I was trying a lot of companion planting, except for the tomatoes. That's because I was supposed to take that off and I haven't yet. These leeks are here since last year, and they didn't grow last year, but somehow now they're growing. I've never really cooked with leeks, so I'm excited to give those a try. A few bush beans there. This is cabbage and purple broccoli. And this kale has been here since last year. This is the dinosaur kale. I love her. And oh, the fig trees struggled a bit, but I think now they're happy. They're coming along. But let me show you the most exciting part that is back here. Can you see them? Ah! I have an orchard back here. I just planted these. I'm super, super excited. These are gonna be the ones that I'm going to maintain tall, large, basically for birds and for us. I have two nectarines, one nectarine. I have one peach, and then two apples. One of them is a Fuji, and this other one is a golden Dorset. That was a quick tour. Let me show you the chickens because they're all over the place. And I just wanted to show you because they make me so happy. Hold on. All right. Here's the chickens. I don't know if you know how many I have, but I would take a guess. Does anybody want to guess? I'm gonna take you over here so you can see. I'm a little afraid of my rooster. See, he's waiting for me. I'm gonna walk on this side here. He doesn't like me, or he doesn't like my boots, so I have to stay away. But I wanted to show you. Oh goodness, see, he's coming. Oh no, no, no. Let me walk away. He's running at me. Okay, I was gonna show you the baby chicks, but I have to carry something with me or else he'll come and charge at me. Yeah, see, he's keeping an eye on me. And everything else is by the chicken coop. Let me see if I can go around. While I'm walking, do you have any questions? I'm gonna show you this other side because if you checked my other, not stories, my shorts, okay, he's far away. I was working on clearing out a section in the back because we're going to have, I believe, sheep. I think I'm going with sheep. So here we go. I'm going to show you. Look, it's cleared. Sorry that you can see this little piece on the side, but this is a lot of work right there. We're starting to put some seed. And you can see the grass growing in. This grass is specifically for livestock. So all this area was full. Now it's cleared. You see that tree right there? It was wooded all the way to that tree. And it's a lot of land in this corner. So here, now we can come and check out the baby chicks. Because I know y'all like to see baby chicks. I don't like that little piece on the side. Okay, there we go. I come and throw things at them, so there's things on the floor, but here we go. We got baby chicks right there. Got some silkies, and I think those are the chocolate. I'm terrible. I don't remember. I have so many different varieties. Oh my goodness, I think he's coming. He is coming. Okay, I gotta go around because he's coming on this side. Oh no, he's gonna come and chase me. This is funny, huh? This is a funny life. Okay, do y'all have any questions? If I don't catch y'all, comment down below. I'm sorry it's taking me a long time. Let me show you what it looks like on this side. I don't know, I'm just so proud of it. It still looks very dirty, like my beds have a lot of dirt because I don't have soil yet. Not soil, grass. I don't have the sod, but it's getting there, and it's a lot of work, and obviously most of it is just me, so little by little it will happen. Thank you guys so much for coming. This was a spontaneous live, but hopefully if y'all like it, I'll do it again, and maybe I could do it weekly. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Let's exit.